What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we are going to be trying to vanquish Vivi. We're playing a tournament-winning deck. This deck beat a tournament that was like full of Izzet decks. We have Sunset Saboteur and Dimir with Tragic Trajectory. Those were the two main big pieces, but we've got Kaito, Enduring Curiosity, Tishana's Tidebinder, and Strategic Betrayal just to go ahead and help us get rid of the graveyards. Then Floodpits, a few other Dimir staples in here. So hopefully we'll be able to face Vivi. I haven't faced a ton of that deck recently, but let's see how it goes. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're on our way to 1,600 subscribers still. And I think this is a pretty decent deck that we've got, or a hand here. I like the deck, but hand is pretty good here in case we do get that VV matchup. We have a Strategic Betrayal. Let's go ahead and throw down the Reef first, but opponent's playing a Swamp to start out. And looks like they're holding up kind of the similar creature kill spell that we have, or a way to kill a creature. So let's go ahead and Sunset Saboteur. This card is very underrated. You get to put a +1/+1 counter on an opponent's creature when you attack, but it also has Menace and it's a 4/1. If you're playing an aggro strategy, you really don't care about that much. So let's go ahead and pass the turn. We do have the Tidebinder too. Tidebinder lets us do some fun stuff. We can't really counter that. Let's see what opponent takes here. I can see him taking the Tidebinder just to shut down anything we have, but I've also seen stranger things like that. Opponent taking the Curiosity, so they want some card draw. I think we go ahead and just throw down the Tidebinder here just to get a body on the board. My thinking here is that we can go ahead and swing out, bounce it with the Kaito, and then go from there. And hopefully later on be able to do it. That is the beauty of having Tidebender. I think we also just go ahead and I'll +1. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's see what opponent's gonna respond with. Ooh, they've got the Demolition Field. Bitter Triumph, there goes the Kaito, that's fine. We have the Tidebender though, with the opponent having the Demolition Field. That kind of helps us. Hopefully they go to get rid of like our Restless Reef, and we just can counter it and make it so they can't use that land anymore, and they would lose a land in the process. Ooh, the second Restless Reef definitely helps us out too. But I'm going to do the starting town first and just pass. We're kind of just slow rolling this first. Okay, another Demolition Field. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess we just take our turn here. Go ahead and Reef, and then Deep-Cavern Bat coming down. Take a peek at opponent's hand, unless they kill it immediately. I mean, we'll still get to look at their hand, but we won't get to take something. Bitter Triumph. So opponent's done more damage to themselves than they've done to us. I don't personally like being in that situation, but I do get it. Couple of Unholy Annexes. We have the Tidebender, so we can shut those down. So that's not too bad for us. I feel like opponent's gonna really try to, yeah, I was gonna say, I think they're gonna get the Tidebender out of our hand, which we might as well because they're doing this now. So go ahead and counter that, and then let them play out their Unholy Annex. They're probably going to go for, oh no, Hostile Investigator. Okay. Well, we get rid of the Tragic Trajectory. Yeah, they get to do some shenanigans. We go ahead and Strategic Betrayal, and then we can attack and get the Kaito back down, or we can throw down the Enduring Curiosity. I think we go Curiosity here first. Swing. draw a card and hope for the best. Oh, Deep-Cavern Bat. Umbreon saying hi to everybody from the background if y'all can hear. Another or investigator. I think we gotta get rid of the bat, right? Or do we do the Kaito? Kaito could tap it down, but bat lets us take something, so I think we keep the bat. Well, another Strategic Betrayal off the top, and that might be game here. Because we make them sack it and fire up the reef, and we're good to go. See? Tide bending the demolition field helps us out. We're good to go there. Swing. Opponent sees the writing on the wall, and on to the next one. Alright, come on. Let's get Vivi. I want to face Vivi. Like, literally, I was on, like, the MTG top 8, like, page, and you just see this deck, and then, like, 7 Vivis below it, and then another Dimir deck. It was insane. Okay. I'm gonna throw out the Sunset Saboteur. Hopefully this will put some pressure on opponent, then we can hold up the Shoot the Sheriff and the Spyglass Siren for next turn. Voice of Victory, okay. Yeah, so we pay the 2. We definitely want to go ahead and Siren first. We can Shoot the Sheriff. So opponent's probably playing the Sephiroth deck, it looks like. Yeah, look at this. Boom. Turn 2, 6 damage with Dimir. Not playing like hasty skeletons and stuff like that. That's kind of insane to me. What do you got, opponent? Another Voice of Victory. Well, I think we're good. Ooh, we actually get to go ahead and have some fun here. Max Token, sack it. Tragic Trajectory is now -10, -10. Such a good card. Such an amazing card. Let's go ahead and throw down another Spyglass Siren, and we can go ahead and pump up this Siren again. Hopefully it works. Oh, we got another Siren. Let's pitch that. And I think no matter what, we win next turn. Opponent could board wipe or do anything. We just fire up the Soulstone Sanctuary and go from there. Servandum from opponent. Timeline color. Yeah, that's gonna be good game for us, I think. Yeah, throw down the island. I don't even think we need to do anything. Just swing with the Siren. Yep, good game, opponents. And just like that, we're on to the next one. Alright, come on. GM Diaz. If there's ever been an Is It VV player, it's you. It is you. I'm kidding. Watery Grave entering in tapped. Another card. This Gruul deck while we're facing Swamp. Okay. This Gruul deck has so much value. Let's go ahead and throw down a Deep-Cavern Bat. That is amazing. Phantom Interference is actually really good too. Yeah, this is the Sephiroth deck. Okay. Do we take... I mean, I think we take one of the ones that just like pings us a bunch, right? This can come back to bite us, but yeah. I don't know, having 8 copies of essentially the same card in a deck always makes things iffy. Oh, they leave a card on top. Must be like a kill spell or another like around. I think we just hold up the Phantom Interference here in case they try to play their 3. Let's go for it. Maybe we should have held this counter the reanimate guy, but I don't know. We got the 4th land. I'm going to throw down the Enduring Curiosity. Swing in for 1. Draw a card. We have the Tidebinder. It's all coming together. We can at least use the Tidebinder to go ahead and counter the reanimate ability. That'll be good. Gorehound, so they're gonna get 2 triggers off of whatever they play. I mean, next turn we can absolutely do some damage. So I think we go ahead and throw down a Cecil. I think we go Cecil, Siren, Swing. Because if they block, then we trade either way and we get a benefit still. If not, we draw 2 cards. Opponent didn't block. Down to 13, we draw 2. Ooh, Spell Pierce is good as well. We already played a land. Yep, and here we go. They try to reanimate, and we're going to counter it with the Tidebinder. Shut down. You got a 2-3 now. You can't do that, opponent. And let's see what they got. They're going to go ahead and attack. I don't think we block, do we? We could, but I'm not going to. I think we hold off on it just in case they had something. Ooh, Kaito. So I think we swing with everything except for the Tidebinder here. And then we can bounce our Spyglass Siren. That way we still hold up a Spell Pierce. I mean, they have enough mana to pay for the Spell Pierce, so I think that it's fine. Okay. Corrupted Conviction. Do we just tap something down? We're gonna draw 3 also. Reef, Trajectory. Ooh. I think we just Trajectory. Well, I kind of want to stun something, so let's stun the Cleric. Let's Trajectory this guy. Maybe we should have done it on the Gorehound, but then we can go ahead and play Siren, get a map, and pass the turn. We still got up a Spell Pierce if they start playing a lot of crazy stuff. Nope. Opponent sees the writing on the wall, and good game. On to the next one. This deck is going really good for us right now. It's definitely holding its own. We're climbing up through Mythic at least, which, I mean, that's not surprising, but I mean, I haven't seen this iteration before. It's definitely interesting. Alright, let's throw down a Cecil here and see what opponent's got. Well, starting tower, so they might have a VV still. Oh, Bolt Wave kind of throws that away. Let's pass the turn in case we're facing mono red. We can hold up the Floodpits Drowner. Double starting down, so that's going to be burning a lot of life. While they have the Slick Shot show off. Spyglass Siren. We can hold up, shoot the Sheriff, and just swing for 2 and go from there. I do like the Chandra's Chocobo, but Jace is just so good. Just so good. Well, they've got the Greaseman's Goblin. Let's let them try to target their Slick Shot with something a couple of times. Probably like a turn. Ooh, Shelter by Ghost, even better. I was say maybe they got like a, you know, turn inside out, but no, we get to have them fizzle a few things there. I think we swing and then we just Kaito here off of the Spyglass. This deck is insane. Why is this deck like this? Alright, I think we gotta just stun the Goblin and hold up. I don't know if there's really anything that opponent can do here. Like, what can they do to stop this? Well, they can do that. Shelter by Ghost. Okay. I was getting a little bit too far ahead of myself. Like, this deck's unstoppable. Opponent definitely was like, nah, we can stop you, buddy. I think we just throw down a Spyglass Siren and pass it. Go from there. We need another mana to effectively use the Floodpits Drowner here. But we need to just sneak one out. Yeah, we'll target it because we have to. We don't pay the ward. Wow. Third Floodpits Drowner. Do we... I think we throw out the Spyglass. Go ahead and pump up the other one. We get a land. I think we just swing. Yeah, there's no use in not swinging because if they attack, we just throw a block. We can hold up an additional Floodpits Drowner for if they play a new creature. So, Tishana Pyromancer. That's definitely another creature. They're going to ping us to 2. 7/7 all. Screaming Nemesis. I think that's going to be our target. So let's tap down the Nemesis. Another land off the top. And I think we just get the win here, right? Because I think we can go ahead and pump up the Siren. We get a Spell Pierce off the top. We can then go ahead and move to attackers. They're going to throw one block there. Do they throw the other? I don't think so. They do not. Yeah, we're playing it slow. Opponent's down to 2. I think we just pass the turn. Before combat, though, we need to tap down their Goblin. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it now. We have just enough. Yes, we want to do that. We need to pay the ward cost. I don't know why I asked us if we want to pay the ward cost when we have the amount. And I think we've done it. Yeah, I think we got it. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that, another win, and let's get into the wrap-up. So this is a bit of a longer video today. We were hunting VV to vanquish VV, but I did not face any. But maybe you should try the deck. See if you run into VV and see if you can beat it. This deck controls a lot of aspects of the field. So let me know what you think in the comments. And once again, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. But first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Goodbye.